small uphill grade by themselves, with one of the guys trying to handle the steering wheel at the same time. It took me just a couple of minutes to help them push the car to a place where they could safely wait. And when they thanked me, I realized that one of the guys was Warren, the afternoon manager of our campus reprographics center, someone I saw at least once a week. I hadn't even noticed him standing there in the road while walking to my car, loading my bags, and thinking about getting home and how much work I had to do. I was happy to have seen them and helped out, but also felt a little strange about having been so blind to them just a moment earlier. What is the way out of this toxic, bitter separation from God's calling? This self-absorption that isolates us from God and our neighbor and makes us too full of ourselves. Asking God for His grace, making us aware of this separation, is key. The moment I took my eyes off myself, I saw an opportunity to get involved, to help out, to be a good neighbor, to give of myself in service of others. Giving more of ourselves means being aware of the needs of others and being willing to do something. There is a sweetness in giving when done this way. God's grace immediately fills the space that was occupied by our grasping at our lives, over-attachment to our work, our own hardships, and fills it with an opportunity for connection and community. A feeling of unity and community that happens when we give of our time, energy, and our possessions in direct response to the needs we see and in direct response to wanting to answer God's call. I think this is why our liturgy today, at 10 o'clock at least, includes the anthem, Jesu Dulcis Memoria. The choir that I sing in this morning, Scola, is singing it twice, once in the familiar Victorian English transliteration, and also in Latin. I thought I'd read you a portion of a literal English translation. The sweet recollection of Jesus, giving true joy to the heart, but more than honey and all things is His sweet presence. How gracious you are to those who ask, how good to those who seek. So I guess the real challenge is asking for this grace as the rich man. I pray that as a community filled with richness and beauty here at Epiphany, that we can begin to sense those parts of our lives suffering from separation from God and from relationships, looking within ourselves and asking where God's grace is needed within each of us, that we may freely give of ourselves as we grow together in a community, as a community in Christ.